What's going on, guys? I'm your boy Sully, and today I am back. Apologies for my throat being fucked again. I don't know what is up with it. Every time I go to record a video, it sounds like I've had about 60 cigarettes and I sound like shit. I don't feel ill, surprisingly, which I have done for the last like 3 or 4 of these. I have pretty much just been in bed all day though. It's been a very lazy day again. Pretty much just because that is life at the moment. Again, with the videos that should have been going up in terms of the films that I was a part of, every time I've asked my group if they can upload the files to like a Google Drive or send it to me so I can like download it and save it to my memory card or my USB, they just get all weird and iffy about it. I think we have to contact the actors because the group said they don't have a problem with it. Just have to contact the actors and then one of the buildings that we use to shoot to see if they don't mind it being put up on the internet or whatever. But in terms of stuff this week, it has actually been a pretty busy week despite me not having done much. Pardon me. Why did I say pardon? But yeah, were my live markings this week? Yeah, this week I believe we had our live marking sessions, which is where we got to sit down, watch our movies in a room with like 3 of the other groups off of our course, 3 lecturers, and then they went over what went well with the films, asked us for any feedback on how the marking went, and if there was anything we just wanted to mention about the films or anything along those lines. They were actually okay. They lasted about 2 hours. We got to watch other people's movies. We got to see what other people had been working on. They got to see what we'd been working on, and then obviously got given feedback by the people who'd been teaching us all year. So that was quite nice. It was okay. One of our films got completely slated, and someone from our group pretty much threw us under the bus, but that's kind of what happens with these things. That's the perks of group work, friends. So yeah, I had those, which is like the first time in ages I've had to go to any sort of like lecture style thing for uni or work or anything. And yeah, like I said, it went okay, it went alright. Our first film actually got really good reviews and feedback. We managed to make the lecturers laugh, which is something that I imagine would be quite rare unless you've done something properly with the type of film we're doing, and it was a comedy film, the first one anyway, so it went quite well in that sense. And yeah, that's pretty much that with regards to my uni work. I'm still trying to get the videos to put them up on the YouTube, up on my channel, just so you guys can have that content. As I've been saying, I want to upload stuff that I've been working on so you guys can see what I've been doing all year, and it also gives me the opportunity to provide you guys with a little bit of different content and something a little bit extra that you wouldn't normally see on my channel. But yeah, other than that, I've had to start packing this week because I have to move out as of recording this in like a week. Is it a week? No, 6 days. In 6 days I have to be out of here, fully packed up, all my shit gone. I believe I'm moving into my sister's for 2 months because she has a spare room. I will obviously be paying my way in terms of rent, because I don't want to literally be like living off of my sister's back for 2 months as if she doesn't already have bills to pay and things to worry about and like life in general, and I don't really want to be a burden on her in that sense. But she said it was cool if I stayed there, so that I believe is what the plan is. If not, I will be going back to my carers because I do still have my room there. My only worry about going back there is I don't know where all my stuff's going to go. There is still quite a lot of stuff in my room. There's nothing like on my bed, but on my desk there's stuff. There's a load of stuff already in the room that I didn't actually bring to uni that has just been there because I haven't been there all year. And yeah, could be a lot of hassle if I were to move back into there. I may have to get like a storage unit because I know there's some student ones that are quite cheap, like £6 a week to keep my stuff in there just until the start of August when I get the keys for the my student house that I'm moving in with some friends and obviously future housemates for the next year. But packing hasn't really gone too well so far. It's literally just been my pictures and masks that are usually on there, and then all the crap that's usually on my board here, like the Star Wars poster, tickets to events and stuff that I've been to and things like that. So yeah, packing hasn't gone incredibly well yet. I will do the bulk of it probably Wednesday next week. I just have to go out and get some boxes and then I should be sorted. But yeah, in terms of the technology with regards to my computer and stuff, because I actually I've got my laptop back, I downloaded the drivers I need, and now my TV doesn't want to turn on. As you can see, if you can see the little blue light there next to the blue tack, there is power going into it. It just doesn't want to turn on at all. Doesn't want to turn on using the buttons on the side of the TV either, and it's literally been like this all week. And I've spent hours like trying to switch plug sockets, leaving it like completely unplugged for a few hours, see if it will like reset the fuse, but nothing. I may have to go get another fuse for it, but I don't know if it's anything along those lines because there is actually power going into it. It just doesn't want to turn on. And again, worst timing, worst case scenario for me, because it means I can't set up my PC before I move out. It means I can't sort out my PC before I go and do anything. It means I can't actually use my consoles anymore until I go. So that'll probably be the next thing I pack, just to get it out of the way, because I don't know, it's just really annoying because I've wanted it to work for so long. I put so much money into rebuilding my PC, and as per, technology just isn't my friend. But ignoring that negative crap that I don't really want to delve into, because I hate having to make those excuses, and like, well, I say make, I hate having to tell you guys about them because you've heard them non-stop on my channel for so long now. I'll dive into something a little bit more positive. On Saturday, or Friday/Saturday, we had our summer ball, which is actually a really big event in terms of Royal Holloway's year. It lasts from like 9 PM till 6 AM the next morning. It's like £75 a ticket, and they try to get these, they get these acts in. This year they got Chase and Status, the Hoosiers, Old Dirty Bastards, which are like this pretty cool brass band that actually played some really awesome songs. Nadia Rose, who is a grime artist who I haven't really listened to that much. They had a mariachi wrestling thing, the mariachi band from the Doritos advert, who are actually ridiculously awesome live. And who else? They had this grouping called Masaoki, which is like this band of people, obviously in a band, and they play like famous songs and have the lyrics on the massive screen behind them. So it's like karaoke, but it involves the whole crowd at one time, and it was actually pretty good. For the last like hour, I believe they were on, they had another set beforehand that was for like an hour and a half, and they were actually one of the highlights of the night. Also, our principal did a set, although controversially he didn't actually do a set. They literally gave him a Spotify playlist that made him stand on stage whilst the playlist played out. I'm pretty sure he didn't actually do anything or contribute anything to it. But yeah, it was a good night, very good night. My friend actually died, my friend Shane. We started preeing in my room here from like 3 o'clock. As you can see, the vast array of alcohol that hasn't been drunk is still there. And we were praying in here from about 3. Like I said, we went there about 9, just gone 9. So we were praying for about 6 hours. Pretty much all we had was like, well, whilst we were here, were just beers, Uzu, which is like Sambuca if you haven't had it before, Jaeger, ciders, Amaretto, and I had a little bit of vodka, I believe. So yeah, really wasn't too much, but then we got to the event and sat in this tent for a little bit. My mate had to get out of the tent because, like, in all fairness to him, it was ridiculously hot. It has been hot in England for a while now, but he looked like shit. He was sweating like mad. Came out of the tent, like, explaining he felt like shit. Sat down, and then just didn't say anything for like 2 minutes. After that 2 minutes, he got stormed off, and I was like, okay, I have to follow him, because this was like the first time he'd met my group of friends at uni. This was my friend from secondary school who also goes to the uni, who I haven't really seen a whole lot of this year, but he's been busy, I've been busy, that sort of thing. He walked off, sat down in one of the other quads in the Founders building, and just threw up. After he threw up, I had to help him get back to my room, put him down on the floor, gave him a blanket, duvet, loads of pints of water so he could cool down, and he was comatose for the entire event. He lasted about half an hour for the event, and I genuinely felt bad for him because £75 for a ticket to something is a lot of money, and he wasn't even there for an hour, so it really, really sucked for him. I felt bad. Personally, I think he was either very ill or something fucked him up. There's no way, based off what he drank, he should have been that bad, because I've known the dude for years. I know his drinking capabilities, and that really wasn't that much in terms of how much he's gone out and drank before. But alas, the event was awesome. I have some videos. I may throw in a couple of clips, so just to jazz this video up. Been talking for quite a while, which is rare for these, so I'm quite proud that I've been able to keep it going for this long. Then yesterday, Sunday, oh no, not yesterday, today, Sunday, yesterday, Saturday, I didn't really do much. Went out to the after party event thing at one of our student bars, and it just really wasn't that good. Ended up taking a load of pictures of me sat on a cow outside of it. So I may have thrown that up on screen. But yeah, this week has been the craziest I've had for a while, although again, seems like I haven't really done much. Haven't left my room a whole lot, but I finally have my laptop back, praying I can just get my fucking TV to work at some point before I go, because if not, it's just gonna suck for me. But yeah, that's pretty much gonna wrap up my week. Apologies, there wasn't anything too different about this. I did actually have quite a lot to talk about, as you can tell by the length of this, but yes, that is that. That pretty much sums it up. This is going to be the last Sully on Sundays from this room. That was another thing I needed to mention and completely forgot. I move out on Saturday next week, so you guys are never going to see this room again, unless by chance I meet the person who's living in this room next year, and I'm like, is it okay if I go and see the room? And it might seem incredibly weird to them, but we'll see what happens. Either way, thank you guys for watching. As always, apologies for the lack of content, as per. I will try as hard as possible to get these videos from my group so I can upload them to the channel. So again, you guys have something a little bit different and just some more content to watch, because it sucks only doing like one video a week and it being me just talking to a camera. But alas, that is it. Like I said, I hope you guys have enjoyed. This has been Sully on Sundays, episode 112. As always, like, comment, subscribe, and peace.